All right, we're back at halftime with the Highlands Golden Rams leading the McGuffey Highlanders 20-10. Halftime stats will be brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trenton. Call 724-681-8626 to let Gary Negley help you reach all of your fitness goals.
Interesting first half stats, Mike. Not much in the way of first downs. Highlands 7, McGuffy 6. Rushing though, Highlands 148, McGuffy 98. Big deal in the passing department. Highlands 75. McGuffy yet to throw one complete pass. Total yards, McGuffy 98, Highlands 223. Highlands converting 1 of 3 third downs. McGuffy only 1 of 5. Penalties again, a big story for the Golden Rams. 8 for 72 in the first half. McGuffy's committed 4 for 40. 1 turnover each. Time of possession favors McGuffy 13-39 to 10-21. Those quick strike Highlands touchdowns.
Hey, and the only reason it was that close is because the Rams had that 15-play drive that resulted in nothing.
Interesting.
Which is, kind of hard to believe. Okay, here we go individually. Minaj Lucas 3 for 6, 55 yards, and 1 touchdown. That was to Jamar Wright. Wright caught 1 for 55, Prager 1 for 6, and Montrell Johnson 1 for 14. Darius Cherry 8 carries, 99 yards. Minaj Lucas has 43 yards on the ground on 7 carries. That gets him up over 1,000 on the ground, so he's rushed for 1,000 and passed for 1,000. On the McGuffey side, the Dean mentioned Logan Carlisle 0 for 2 through the air. 6 yards on the ground. He was sacked twice. Malachi Ely 33 yards on the ground. Dan Fermanic with 24 yards. And Aiden Odell with 21. And that's their total. Scoring in that first half, Nate Clare with a 30-yard field goal, 7:43 left first quarter, 3-0 McGuffey. The Rams came right back on their first play from scrimmage. Darius Cherry, a 76-yard touchdown run. The kick was blocked, and the Rams led it 6-3. Montrell Johnson then, a 32-yard interception return for a touchdown. Babinsack added the kick. It was 13-3. Then Logan Carlisle at 2:07 left first quarter with a 1-yard touchdown run. Clare with the kick, and it was 13-10. The Rams scored the only points of the second quarter, 58 seconds left. Jamar Wright on the bomb from Lucas on a 1-play drive, 55 yards. Babinsack added the kick, and the Rams lead it 20-10. Halftime stats brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness, 222 East 4th Avenue in Tarentum. Check them out today at greatnessathletics.com.
Mike, I think we have the first time in history our stats are exactly the same.
How about that? We're finally learning after 25 years.
What are you going to say?
I guess. So the Rams leading it 20-10, and McGuffey will get the football.
By the way, I saw Jason Tees at halftime, and I made my Mr. Tees reference. He knew who it was.
Well, sure he did. That's how that works. We got to get the parents. Talk to Tony Litwicki at halftime. He's the. But besides us, I think we may be the only people that were here the last time the Highlands played. And he said he asked somebody from the wrestling team when they got the turf. He goes, it's their second turf, and they got their first turf in like 01. And Tony goes, that did not happen because I played on grass. And he goes, and it was worse than Knock.
Knock used to have that big crown, and right at the 2-yard line, there was a big hole where they attempted a 2-point from. They now have turf, so we haven't been out there for a few years.
Yeah, it has been. The Knock Knights, Scott Briggs, Dave Bacon still getting it done on Knock Knights radio out there. They may be the only Scott might be the only one that's been at this longer than us at this point.
Yeah, he's been in it for a while, that's for sure.
So Babinsack will kick off. McGuffey will get it and move right to left here in the third quarter. Highlands 20, McGuffey 10. Rams need to win to force the committee to continue to look at them. That's kind of the way this is right now. Next week at Valley, Battle of the Bridge. And here we go, third quarter underway. And the boot will come to Ely at the 15-yard line. 25. And drags it up to the 32, and Beckham Ochoa dragged him down. First down, McGuffey at the 32.
All right, Golden Rams got to work on defense after letting up that 1 touchdown. They kind of clamped down on McGuffey. Litwicki with 7 tackles along with Partlow.
Well, one of the things you noticed about the first half was the way McGuffey burned through their timeouts so quickly.
And not 1 yard of passing.
They love the double handoff. First down at the 32.
Use it a lot here.
Play-by-play man stream. First man through, and that's 21 Odell. Dive play up to the 37-yard line.
Tees and Luke Gladys on the tackle.
Gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
McGuffey doesn't seem to be any type of a rush to get to the line of scrimmage either.
They were running their offense. He might have got 5 on that, actually, huh? 2nd and 5, we'll say. And Carlisle with the spin, and he flips it back, and this is Ely. And Ely's dropped as he gets to the 39-yard line.
Hartlow and a Choma in on the stop.
3rd down and 3 to go for the Highlanders. And they do use a lot of different backs, but can't key on one guy in this offense.
Tackle everyone. Marquise Johnson playing one of the corners now.
Including the quarterback. Tackle him too. 3rd down. And it's the give to Odell. Odell finds the sledding tough and doesn't get much. Gets it up across the 40, and that's about it. It's going to be 4th down.
Lechwicki on the bottom of the pile.
Brendan Mara.
Mara and Choma.
4th down and a yard to go. And McGuffey will go for it. Big play here for the Highlands defense.
Our cameraman, Dom Green, was not fooled on that play, Mike. He stayed right.
He was on that. 4th down. A yard to go.
50 tickets out.
Carlisle, the quarterback. And a give to Odell. The Rams have him.
I don't think
He
so,
ran
Mike.
right into the arms of Mara, and he didn't get it.
Nope. Lechwicki down
And
there.
Lechwicki, 43 and 44. The Rams have held.
Group tackle that time.
Great job by the Highlands defense coming out here in the 2nd half.
Mara, senior, big stop there for him. Highlands take over, getting excellent field position.
$218.
In the Highlander territory at the 41-yard line.
8284-176-8284.
And if you're 0-8, Mike, you do go for the 4th down.
I know why the game's been so weird, Dean. It's the supermoon.
We had it at halftime.
So it'll be 1st down Highlands. Mara in the game at tight end. Johnson and Wright and Burford are the wideouts. The quarterback is Lucas. The sidecar is Cherry. And Lucas going to keep it right up the middle. Here he comes, right through the middle. It opened up like the Red Sea. It's a Highlands touchdown.
And they tackle him.
And they tackle him.
Let's have a flag.
Past the end line. How can that not be a penalty? If you get tackled past the end line, how is that not a penalty?
You get tackled in
Maybe
the
there's a flag that I just didn't see. But it's a Highlands touchdown. 41 yards, Minaj Lucas.
And boom goes the dynamite. 84 now for Minaj Lucas. And he made that one look easy.
And the Rams lead at 26-10. Extra point upcoming. And Babinsack. The kick is good, even though he went down after the play. A lot of stuff going on down there, but the Rams will take it. They have another one-play drive, a 59-yard touchdown run by Minaj Lucas, and the Rams lead it now. Stretch out that lead, their longest of the game. Highlands 27 and McGuffey 10.
I don't think we ever had a team with so many one-play drives. Like
No, this is insane. You know what? That's my homework assignment for this week. We'll have that for you next week.
Well, the Wire Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. They bailed us out tonight, Mike. We had to get their Wi-Fi in. Our 3rd attempt, my Wi-Fi and Verizon worked for sure. Their stores offer competitive prices, today's most popular smartphones, devices, accessories, and award-winning customer service. Now, blazing fast, reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon 5G Home. With a simple, hassle-free setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires and no annual contract. Call 724-226-4590 today and get NFL Sunday Ticket for YouTube absolutely free. Or visit your Wire Zone headquarters in Toronto Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
I might have said 59. 41-yard touchdown. Here's the kick. Near side of the field. This is Ely at the 11-yard line. 15, 20, 25. Spins through 30. He's a bull.
Right, missed
Up
him.
over the 35 to the 36-yard line. Logan Tees and Beckham Ochoa combined to make the tackle. Got starters out there on special teams. And don't forget the great job the Rams defense did on 4th and 1.
No doubt about it, Mike. And one play later, we're ahead 27-10.
Highlands came into this game averaging 36.8 points a game, which is right now the highest in school history. They have never had that prolific an offense. The best they ever had was in 2014, 36 points a game. So they have a chance to make that mark here, too.
So you did do your homework.
I had that one. George Guido tipped me off earlier in the year. Uh-oh, we have flags. It's going to be a false start on the Highlanders. But you add that together with, and here goes the defense again. 43 points a game the first 3 games of the year, only giving up 16 a game since then, and here we are at 10.
5-yard penalty, procedure call against McGuffey. Gonna put them back 5 yards, make it 1st and 15.
9:33 left, third quarter. Rams lead it 27-10. Now they go empty.
Interesting.
Carlisle's back, going to throw it quickly to the far side of the field. It is caught by Lincoln Johnson. Johnson shakes and bakes and gets it up to the 30-yard line. Maybe the 30. We'll call it the 29.
Marin Tees again.
It's a yard lost on the play. 2nd and 16. So the first completed pass is for a 1-yard loss.
And the mock cheers go up when they announce Brennan Marr as a number change. This PA announcer, very entertaining.
Nice guy, too.
Yeah.
They all been here. We have a timeout. We have a player down. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. Riley Salisbury was the injured player. He came off the field under his own power. The ball is back at the 29-yard line after the loss of 1. 2nd and 16 for the Highlanders. Carlisle is back. Sprints to the near side. Now he's going to fire it deep. It's going to be intercepted and dropped. Boy, he was mugged down there. It was Marquise Johnson. The McGuffey, I don't know if that's the Highlands fans or the McGuffey fans. That was the receiver that was doing most of the grabbing. Sheldon Hanna. Both fans are yelling for interference on that.
So
you know what?
Right.
They did it well.
Yes.
3rd and 16 now for McGuffey.
Hand-to-hand combat over there.
When these two teams played in 02 at Golden Ram Stadium, the Rams won that game 35-7. That was Highlands' first win ever at Golden Ram Stadium. They did it against McGuffey.
How about that?
Remember, they lost the first game to Freeport the week before.
You did do your homework.
That scoundrel Sam Albert.
Yeah, Sam came in and beat it.
3rd down. Now they're going to run it. They give it to Odell up the middle. He doesn't get much. Now look out. We're battling. Marquise Johnson. Those two are still battling from the play before. They let him go. It's 4th down.
Schaefer in on that tackle along with Twicky.
To the 34-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain for Odell. 4th down, 11. Fun team on the field. Rams defense is stiffened up here.
Cherry's back to get this one, Mike.
Thanks to Don for that. He was on
Butler, spotter, and cameraman.
Yes. The punter is Sam Stout. We'll see Ken next week at Valley. I know he's watching. Good snap. Stout's got it. Here they come, and he gets it off. Cherry at the 35. 40. 45. A good return by Darius Cherry up to the 47-yard line. Odell gets up limping, and Teagarden in there again also. Odell has been a big player for them tonight. 1st down, Highlands.
As Highlands goes on offense, Mike, we have to give you a scoring alert. You told us Jeff Sinclair has 2,484 yards, leads total Rams in total rushing and passing yards. Well, look out, because Minaj is up to 1,079 passing, 1,043 rushing. That's 2,122. He's within striking distance.
Those are that's quarterback yards. That's quarterback, rushing, and passing combined. Those are the only 2 guys now in Highlands history. Nearly 60 years of football at Highlands, only 2 quarterbacks have gone 1,000 in a season.
362 yards off.
Pretty good company. Lucas is back. He looks. He pumps. He's going to run it. Spins away and gets out of there. Here he comes up over the 50, the 45, and there's Odell, man. He got back from that injury. knocks Minaj down after a 9-yard pickup. What an individual effort that was by Lucas.
And you're not going to see too many more exciting 9-yard pickups than that.
9-yard gain. 93 yards for Minaj. We mentioned Minaj, Lucas, and Darius Cherry both went over 100 yards in the 61-0 win against Burrow last week. They may both do it again here. Rams don't lose when that happens. Cherry the sidecar on 2nd and 1. Lucas is back. He doesn't see the blitz. He fumbles. And McGuffey's got it at the 48-yard line. Reno Presto's on the football for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Minaj did not see it coming from the left side that time. And the ball came out. Did he lose 3 yards on that play, Mike?
He lost 8.
8. Wipe that smile off your face, Jeff Sinclair.
So it's first down, McGuffey at the Highlands 48-yard line. 7:05 left of the third quarter. And they put one in here. They're right back in it. 17-point ball game.
And their fans haven't given up either.
And here's the toss to Fermanic off the right side. And Fermanic gets some positive yardage inside the 45 to about the 42-yard line. Brennan Mara hanging on for the tackle.
Partlow and Burford in on it too. Partlow now 10 tackles.
Fermanic's first carry of the second half. He's up to 44 on the ground. 2nd down, 4. Do we have a penalty here? We do. Personal foul against the Rams. Another 15-yarder.
That puts them at their average, Mike. 87 yards now on 9 penalties. And again,
second accepted 15-yarder. First down for the Highlanders.
And if you can't do that, chance go up again, Mike. Unfortunately, the answer is yes, they can.
Yes, they can. The ball's at the Highlands 28. 1st and 10, McGuffey. They're having trouble getting the chains situated over there across the way, so the officials wait for them to do that.
6:56 to go here.
The McGuffey coaching staff calling the players over. We're going to have a timeout here.
Both.
Matt Bonaslawski's having a discussion with the official.
I think his question is, what did they do wrong?
Come on, make it play football!
An entertaining group here at McGuffey.
Officials timeout, he says, talking to the McGuffey sideline, yeah.
After a personal foul, sometimes they want to...
Explanation?
Yeah, and
make
tell
sure
the kids clean up.
Well, like you said, make sure the kid knows what he did. First down, Highlanders at the Rams 29-yard line. Highlands 27, McGuffey 10. 6:45 left, third quarter. Now the toss is to Ely. He cuts it back in, but he's hit by Logan Tees and brought down. And he gets it to the 27-yard line.
Tees, Valley News Dispatch player to watch this week, gets his 8th tackle with the sack tonight too.
2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8.
And I say no sense of urgency, Mike, because they keep forming something called a huddle. We don't see that too much anymore.
No, you don't. That's Odell on the dive, and boy, they barrel ahead. And Odell's got close to first down yardage to the 20. Probably going to be about a half a yard short.
Lattice down there. Luke Lattice. And they're definitely in 4-down territory, 3rd and 1.
Oh, sure. Clock winds to 5:40, third quarter. Carlisle's going to keep it. He pulls it. Here he comes to the near side. First down and more. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. First down, McGuffey.
Just basically read option, Mike. He decided to pull it out of his belly and got the first down.
They're going to say he stepped out at the 14-yard line.
Stop the clock with 5:33 to go here in the third quarter.
First and 10. Clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play. 5:33 third quarter. McGuffey hasn't scored since the first quarter. 2 minutes left in it. Trying to get back on the board. And the handoff to Odell through the middle, and they barrel through. And he gets it to the 8.
So he made it the first down.
6 yards on that one, 2nd and 4.
Mayer and Luke Gladys on that stop. Six tackles now for Mayer.
And they give again, and this is to Odell again, right through the middle. Odell gets it inside the 5, and it's going to be 1st and goal to go for McGuffy at the 4-yard line.
Keys and Partlow down there. Make the stop.
This drive started in Highlands territory at the 48-yard line. They are at the 3. 1st and goal. A game group of McGuffey Highlanders here tonight are not going down easy.
Reno Presto, Mike, has one of those Guardian helmets.
Yes, he does.
See that?
Odell again barrels through the middle and gets it down to the 1-yard line. It is a rugby scrum now. They're having a lot
look at this.
A lot of success with that
Odell
dive
comes
play.
flying out of there, and it's, speaking of rugby scrums, that looked like a soccer fall there. Cole Schaefer in on the stop.
2nd and goal after 2 yards. He's up to 52. Ely's got 38. Fermanic's got 44. You can see where they've rung them up. They've spread it out. 2nd and goal. Toss this time. It's Fermanic off the right side. Rams have him, but Fermanic gets away and gets into the end zone. Dan Fermanic looked like he was trapped for a loss in the backfield, but McGuffy has scored.
Kept those legs moving.
Dan Fermanic's first of the game, and it's a 27-16 game. Nate Clare is on to try the extra point. Carlisle holds it. Clare's kick is on its way, and it is good.
Knocked one away, Mike.
3:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's now Highlands 27 and McGuffey 17.
Seems like a long quarter, too.
Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it, or you find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory? Well, you can put those concerns aside and make your next call to your neighbor, Beanie Home Renovations. With over 25 years of experience, we deliver excellent results in every project we undertake. Twice recognized as best of the best by the Trib, Beanie's team is skilled, professional, and respectful to their clients. From kitchens to bathrooms to foundations and roofing, Beanie works diligently to embrace the vision of every client. Take the first step in making your vision come true. Call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate, or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Mike, we had a great performance last week by Knox Cody Mullen. Quarterback against Hampton. They win 38-14. Listen to these numbers. Completed 11 of 18 passes for 249 yards and 3 touchdowns. But there's more. He ran 23 times for 246 yards, but there's more.
There's more.
He intercepted 2 passes on defense.
Wow.
By the way, he was also the punter and the punt return.
And he drove the bus.
Can you imagine that? That kid had to sleep good that day.
Wow. Well, McGuffey takes advantage of the Highlands turnover after Reno Presto recovered the fumble on the sack fumble on Minaj Lucas. They march at 48 yards on 8 plays. The Rams have run but 3 plays here in the second half. But they still lead it 27-17. Nate Clare will kick it off. See if there's any shenanigans here by the Highlanders.
They do not have to announce an onside kick. What is kicking?
He booms it.
Whoa,
Lucas, or I'm sorry, Johnson at the 1, 20. Now I'll apologize.
He got 5 yards more than I thought he'd get.
He had a head of steam. I'll tell you what, Montreal loves running this back.
Sure does.
Good job. He gets it out to the 26. It's first down Highlands.
He's done 3 tonight.
You may wonder, McGuffey. William Holmes McGuffey, born here in Claysville, was the author of the McGuffey Reader, 1st through 6th grade, which was the first recognized textbook used in schools. Mr. McGuffy was born in 1800.
He didn't do the Dick and Jane series, did he?
I don't believe he did.
Did you learn on that?
Oh, yeah.
And what was the daughter's name? Excuse me, the other sister's name. Dick, Jane, Ann.
Ted and Alice?
No. Nothing doing that time for Cherry.
Cherry gets hit in the backfield.
He had 99. He doesn't have it anymore. Loss of 4. It was Sally.
Sally. That was Sally Brown.
She was a little blonde.
You know, Mac Brown's wife, Sally. 4-yard loss on that one by Cherry.
Back to 95 yards, and the McGuffy team is fired up.
Yes, they are. 2nd and 14.
He brought up their fearless leader, that's why.
That's what it is. William Holmes McGuffy. Not to be confused with a MacGuffin, which we all know in literary circles is a tool for advancing the story. Here's the give. Cherry again. The Highlanders are fired up. No gain. 3rd down.
Somebody forgot to tell them they're 0-8, Mike.
Again, a proud group. They've been to the playoffs. They've won a playoff game 3 years in a row. Been to the quarterfinals the last 2.
Whoa.
They were hit by graduation. Moved up from 2A to 3A, and things haven't gone well for them. Been injured, things along those lines.
10 rushes now for Cherry for 95. 10 rushes for Menage for 85.
Lucas is back, and Lucas fires to the far side, and he hits Montreal. Don't give it up. He does. He gets away over the 40. Hold on to the football, and they whistle it dead at the 45-yard line. So, again, Lucas to Johnson, 1st down.
23.
We'll see. They're going to give it the 44-yard line. So it's a 22-yard gain. 1st down, Golden Rams.
Menage now up to 97 yards passing. 4 of 7. 30, and a big 1st down.
36 yards on 2 catches for our leading receiver, Montreal Johnson. 24 catches on the year. And they'll run it again to Cherry. Cherry zigs and zags, but he goes right into the waiting arms of Aiden Odell. Linebacker on defense, running back, fullback on offense.
Somebody must have whispered to them he's near 100 yards because they put the clamps on him the last 3 runs. -4 and -1 there.
And a 0 in between. 2nd and 11. Clock winds to 1:43. Remember, stay tuned after the 3rd quarter. We will have unflooded trivia for you.
It's a dandy.
And it's a dandy, we hear. If there was a BLAC involved, I'm worried. Lucas back. Lucas steps up. Here he comes to the near side of the field. Up over the 45. Spin move.
Wow.
Inside the 40 and down to the 39-yard line.
Great job by Dom to catch that.
What button is that on the controller for the spin move, Dom? What button?
The X.
Yeah. 1st down. The B button.
The B button.
19 yards.
19 yards.
And a prettier 19-yard run you'll never see.
He's over 100 now with 104. Let's get Darius up there. Get him 6.
Less than a minute now. Cherry. Oh, cuts. Gets away. Inside the 35. Inside the 30. Here he goes down the sideline. Cherry to the 10. Cherry to the 5. Cherry's got a touchdown with markers down.
Yep.
Darius
Double
Cherry
markers.
takes it 38 yards for a Highlands touchdown. Flags all over the place, our buddy says.
38. That'll put him over 100, Mike.
Put him at 132 by my highly unofficial stats. But Cherry's in the end zone, and those 15 yards on the Rams can do one of 2 things. They could take a half the distance and go for 2, or they can add the 15 yards to the kickoff and let Jackson Babinsack kick his 3rd touchback of the season. They're going to kick the extra point as it sits. Another long touchdown for Highlands, and they've just become known for those. What a run that was. Looks like they had him in the backfield. That's got to be so demoralizing for a defense.
He just waited and waited and waited and then planted that foot and he was gone.
They are discussing the options with Coach Bones over there. It shouldn't really take so long.
Every game we have seems to turn to a street.
The score's 33-17. Yeah, it really shouldn't take this long to decide what we're doing, should it?
You would think.
Now what's he asking? Was it a touchdown? Yes. Hands went up in the air.
Yes.
I can't imagine they'd want to go for 2 here. It doesn't make any sense. It's not putting you any closer to mercy, really, at this rate. They're too far away from that. I'm not saying they can't do it because they can score quickly. Touchdowns of 38, 41, 55, 32, and 76 yards tonight.
Amazing. I don't ever think we've had a team this explosive, Mike. And your numbers proved it out so far.
Now what?
60 years of Highlands history, you're saying?
He's coming all the way over.
I mean, it's pretty obvious what happened, right? It was a horse collar.
And again, I'm not sure if Coach Perry's even here tonight with his father passing away this afternoon. I'm assuming not.
I've never met the guy, to be honest with you.
Right.
Well, Mike, we've been in those situations ourselves. I went to work myself the day of the funeral because that's what my dad would want me to do. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I went into sports line the night of the funeral. Same thing.
There you go.
Okay,
Very long discussion. Here we go.
Personal foul on hot. Yeah, there's the horse collar. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against Highlands, of course. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against 2 on Highlands, and someone's ejected.
Does that mean they can't play the next
That
game?
means they can't play next week, whoever it is. And I don't know who.
Boy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. In a non-conference game, Mike.
And I do not know.
Man, we don't know who it is.
Well, we're
not
probably
gonna
going to be able to.
speculate.
Yeah, we're not. We're probably going to be able to do a process of elimination here in a little while, but we're not even going to do that. So here's Babinsack for the extra point. Kick up, line drive, kick good.
Babinsack's kick is good. 44 seconds left in the third quarter.
So I can't wait to see what they do on the kickoff, where the ball's going to go. Highlands leads at 34-17.
So we would give them the 15 for the horse collar.
Well, we're not do anything yet until you see what happens on the kickoff.
Well,
because nothing happened yet.
I would think the unsportsmanlikes would offset each other.
Well, no, both
Horse collar.
unsportsmanlikes are against Highlands. Both of them. There were 2 on the same person, and that's why he's ejected.
All right. I thought they called one on
No,
them.
no.
I thought they were offsetting.
Nope. So I would assume that it's probably going to be 15 yards back. They're discussing it. I don't think they're sure.
Yeah, you got to get out the rule book for this one. Well, Mike, did you know 25 years ago, former Highlands coach Don Girardi threw for 200 yards and a pair of touchdowns to lead his Valley Vikings to a 35-28 win over Thomas Jefferson? Not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not.
Coach Don, he welded around back in the day, huh?
Okay, they're going to mark the horse collar 15 yards ahead. Well,
This guy's getting his steps in.
75 years ago, Joe Giordano scored a 21-yard touchdown to lead Ken High to a 6-0 win over Central Catholic, October 21st, 1949. Joe had 118 yards rushing and 99 yards in punt returns. Do you know why that's pertinent?
You know, Joe.
Joe is Dan Timmons' uncle.
Oh, how about that?
How about that? And then also, 10 years ago, Braden Timmons scored 3 touchdowns when Highlands beat Valley 42-21.
Mike, they called all the penalties on McGuffey. All 4. All 3.
Oh, he pointed the other direction.
Yeah, he made a mistake because look where he's taking the ball.
Uh-huh.
He's marked it 3 times. So somebody from McGuffey
Somebody
got
from McGuffey got ejected.
That's
So
a good
guess
thing.
what?
We're going to be kicking from the 15-yard line.
45 yard, 3 15-yard penalties.
So it's 105 yards in penalties.
Dean, I'm going out on a limb.
You think they
We're
get it?
trying an onside kick.
Hey, why not? You're right. You are right, Michael. Let's see if we're going to. Yeah, we should do it for
I've
sure.
been at this for a very long time. I've never seen all that.
And that's why we show up every Friday. You know that?
So the Rams will kick off
Greatest.
from the plus 15.
It's the greatest
Well,
soap opera.
If Jackson wants a touchback, I mean, he got a free bow here.
No, I say go for the onside kick.
Oh,
I agree.
they are definitely kicking an onside kick. Because even if McGuffey gets it, look where they're going to be.
They got the hands team out there. It's got to go how many yards again?
10.
10.
So the ball's going to go to 5. We could have an onside kick recovery for a touchdown. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. That is crazy.
So we got the signals mixed up. And it might have been the refs. It might have been us. It's hard to tell. But here we go.
There's a lot of pointing.
Babinsack kicking. Here's the onside kick. It's loose on the ground. It's recovered in the end zone, is it?
It should be.
It should be a touchdown.
It should be.
It's not. It's recovered by Jamar Wright.
For a touchdown. Where's Tease's
He did not recover it until he was across the goal line. What's
That's
the
a
call?
touchdown.
What is the call?
It's a touchdown. Come on, let's see.
It
his
went
hands
10
go up.
yards.
Yep.
Wright recovered it.
Are they going to call it a touchback?
How is it a touchback? Because it's a touchback. I guess it must have hit the when it hit the end zone, it became a touchback.
I guess.
I was thinking that maybe Wright got it before. And look at this. We lost 5 yards on the kickoff.
Wow.
What in the world?
We're going to have to run that past our rules official.
We'll talk to Mr. No, I think they got it right.
Yeah, it could have been either or.
Here's the handoff, and it is
Nothing doing.
Malachi Ely this time, up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Mara and
So it was somebody on
Luke
McGuffey that was ejected
Yep.
and won't be able to play in their game next week, and they will be playing at Quaker Valley. They got a bit of a trip. Most of their trips are probably a bit of a trip,
Yeah,
wouldn't you imagine, especially that conference they're in. They're alone on an island out here.
yes.
And now Carlisle fires, and it's complete to Odell. He's hit hard by Minaj Lucas and knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It is complete. That's their first completion of positive yardage. Out to the 30. Is it a first down? I think it is. 9 yards, first down, McGuffey.
5 seconds ago in the third quarter. What is Minaj doing playing safety, Mike? He doesn't need to do that. Final play of the third quarter, then it's trivia time. I got a dandy.
I got a commercial read. We'll be ready. Play action.
Still have.
Carlisle's trouble. Rolls right.
Harris after him.
Looking, fires, and it is incomplete. Cherry with nice coverage coming in on Colt McGowan. And pass is incomplete, and that's the end of the quarter. The end of the third with the Highlands Golden Rams leading it 34-17. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, and you know how stressful that can be, our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Unflooded provides top-notch mold remediation services, addressing mold from water damage and promptly, effectively. Their advanced techniques ensure your property is restored to its pre-damage condition. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
Well, Mike, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
I'm looking for a book title.
A book title.
Last week we played Borough High School, and their football coach, Sean Leoto, wrote a book.
Okay.
What is the title of that book?
Scoring a touchdown in 33 plays or more. No.
Not even close.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
No huddle, no mercy.
That's right.
Where he explains how he was the offensive coordinator at Clairton High School, where they averaged 58 points a game.
Uh-huh.
Here's the reverse, up the middle.
They do the old double handoff, and that's Ely. Up to, or it might be, it's usually Fermanic on the double handoff. It was Fermanic to the 30. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
Tease makes the tackle, his 10th. I'm not done yet, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
That team scored a PIAA record 958 points.
Whoa!
Second highest in the United States history. This was the same Sean Leota who last week complained about Burrell having the score run up on them in the Valley News Dispatch, by the way. And he is the author of the book No Huddle, No Mercy.
How interesting.
He also, I'll tell you after this play,
Carlisle is back, sprints to the near side of the field. The Rams chase him, and he throws it into the dirt.
had a goal to score the most points in the country so he could sell a few more books.
Oh, obviously.
And was kicking onside kicks in the fourth quarter.
Rams?
This is the same guy who complained about having the score run up on him. Can I rest my case yet?
Yes, you rest your case. The defense rests.
Yes.
The prosecution rests. I was going to say, yeah, that was very interesting. He said, but I'm not complaining. And then he went on for a little while to complain. So.
Unbelievable.
So the Rams hold that series, and now what do we have? We have a timeout by the Highlanders. At 11:09 left, the Rams leading it 34-17. Would you like to calm down and talk about our buddy John Gillette?
Well, we talked about the X's and O's and the Bombs and the Joes.
The Jimmies
earlier,
and the Jimmies and the
let
Joes,
that
yes,
go.
exactly.
Well, speaking of which, Ron Gillette Towing and Service, a registered contractor. Pretty good trivia question, wasn't it? Thanks, Steve Belak.
It wasn't much of one. It was more of a soliloquy. But anyway.
Well, they're certified in PA state inspections and emissions. Call Gillette's today for your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and snow removal need. If you're planning a cleanup, you can rent a 10-yard curb box, one call, and you can dump it all. No paint, no tires. Gillette Towing is fully licensed, insured, bonded, certified, and owns all of its state-of-the-art equipment. And Gillettes are proud to enjoy an A+ rating for the Better Business Bureau. Call them today at 724-226-1222.
So here's the get all those deuces in there. Deuces are wild, as Vince Scully used to say. Claire.
Oh, almost.
They almost got it. And now it's loose, and the Rams are on it at the 18-yard line. I couldn't see who got it.
I think somebody got a hand on it. Let's see.
I think it ended up in somebody's belly.
That is 56. That is Logan Lattis.
That's Logan Lattis.
So does that count as a fumble recovery?
But I'm counting it as a block.
Block. But he got it. So
Luke Lattis.
Yes.
So this is.
So it's our ball.
It's Highlands ball at the 19-yard line.
We have had more weird plays here tonight.
You're going to call for another 1-yard drive now? 11 minutes to go. First down for the Rams. And this is a play-action fake. He throws a little dump off to Burford. He turns the corner. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he juggles it and goes in for a touchdown. Burford juggled it, was having trouble holding on to it, but he did hold on to it, and it's a one-play drive, 19 yards.
How many one-play drives tonight, Mike?
A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our fourth one-play touchdown drive of the night. And that puts them over that 36 mark again, so they're keeping that alive, a chance to be the highest scoring points per game team in Highlands history.
Crazy night, huh? And remember, McGuffey led here 3-0.
Minaj now 5 for 8, 109 yards, and a couple of touchdown passes. And the kick by Babinsack is up, and it's good. 10:51 remaining, fourth quarter. Highlands now leads it 41-17. So for Burford, that is his third touchdown reception and third in the last 2 weeks.
4 one-play drives.
Yep, not kidding. As the youngsters would say, not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
And Lucas has thrown 2 tonight. So now he has thrown 15 touchdown passes for the year. We're gonna have to go back and look at that number because that's a pretty impressive total.
He has really stepped up here in the senior.
He certainly has he not? I'm looking forward to the same in basketball. No pressure in Minaj. Well, ain't time for basketball yet. That's for sure. There is still football to go here.
This week, next week, and hopefully another week.
Well, you talk about that. The Rams scored 40 points in the second half last week against Burrow, and they did that on 16 plays.
Wow, that's amazing.
So Babinsack will kick off.
And we ran it up, huh? Senior Noah Blythen on this kickoff.
Back deep. Ely to the far side of the field. Colt McGowan to the near side. He hasn't kicked too many deep. He does this one. And this is going to be Malachi Ely at the 14-yard line. 20, 25. Oh, he's got some room. Look at it. Some moves for a big man. And he gets up to the 36-yard line before he's thrown down by Jamar Wright, and Jamar helps him up.
Right hand, Marquise Johnson on that stop. Marquise is Montrell's younger brother. Montrell has a touchdown here tonight.
10:42 left.
First and 10 Highlanders on the 37-yard line.
And McGuffey starts at their 37. We'll see if they've made any changes back there. I don't think so. Logan Carlisle still at quarterback. They go wishbone this time. My goodness. And the dive fullback to Odell. That's Oklahoma in 1975.
You got that right.
Odell carries it. Triple option wishbone.
Luke Gladys again.
First option's a fullback. You either give it to him or you fake. Then you carry it down the line. You can either toss or keep it yourself. That's what the option used to be. Triple option wishbone. Barry Switzer, Oklahoma.
Kyron Beasley in the game. He made the stop along with Gladys that time.
Now they go the inverse, and they're back to their regular formation. Carlisle's back, and he fires it, and boy, there's a lot of... and a flag is down, yeah.
Yeah, he got that one.
Burford saying he was being held on to by Ely, but I don't think so. It'll be a 15-yarder for pass interference. Put the Rams up over 100.
102.
And there is that. So this will be the 11th first down of the game for the Highlanders, and it moves the ball across the 50 to the Highlands 45.
First and 10, 45-yard.
Penn's lost 4-1 tonight. Ouch.
Double ouch.
They have a terrible time with that team. Carolina Hurricanes. Toss to Fermanic. Oh, what a play on defense by Beckham Ochoa to grab him behind the line of scrimmage. He almost took that handoff. Came right down the line.
He did the old rule, Mike. When you have a option backfield, you follow the guards. The guards will take you to play every time. And that's exactly what he did. He climbed right up that guard's back, found the ball.
2nd and 11 for McGuffey.
That's my brief football coaching
There you go.
history. I learned that. Follow the guard. That was me and Bo Elliott, coached 9th grade one year.
Carlisle back. Oh, here they come. It's Ochoa again. And Ochoa got him at the 41-yard line. Third Highlands sack. Now we have more stuff going on afterwards. You know, you look down to write the play down, and you miss stuff. That's Ochoa's first sack of the year.
10th tackle for him tonight, too.
Back at the 43, so 4 and 7 is 11-yard loss on that.
Getting chippy, Mike. I mean, that was a straight-up tackle. Nothing.
Third down long, 22.
Again, did we miss something?
I could have, because my head was down.
Mine was down, too. I was putting a big S by Ochoa's name for the sack.
I'm giving Beckham that first sack. For him, third down, very long. 22 to go.
No place to run or hide that time for Mr.
And
Carlisle.
here is Carlisle back, and he's going to heave it downfield, and he throws it to no one. He tried to get it to Sheldon Hanna, his senior wide receiver, sprinting down the left side, but the Rams had it well covered, and it's 4th down.
And it looks like they're going to send the punt team out, Mike.
Sam Stout. Stout is the name of the kicker for the Ravens now, the punter. Went to Penn State.
We're going to have a timeout here.
We are. This is a McGuffey timeout. They'll have one remaining at 8:28 remaining. The Rams in the lead by a score of 41-17. It hasn't really seemed that easy, has it?
No. 10 years ago, Mike, Highlands clinched a tie for the Allegheny Conference with a win over, guess who?
Valley.
Our next opponent, 42-21. The old doubled up.
I'm going to guess the. Go ahead.
Who threw 3 touchdowns?
Braden Timmons.
Who caught one of them? We're doing trivia in the fourth quarter.
That I don't know. Who did catch one of them? I knew Braden was in there because there was a lot of Timmons action in that thing. That's what Dan called. That's how I knew.
He's up here tonight with us.
He's up here tonight with us?
Not Dom Green.
How about Elijah Jackson?
There you go, Elijah Jackson.
I have the football that they gave us, the undefeated football from that year.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I look at that, I think of Jackson brothers and Braden Timmons and.
Fun group. They were a fun group.
What a great team that was.
Yep. Sam Albert led them in.
2014, and that team scored 36 points a game. This team came into the night 36.8, and they got 41 on the board already. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
I'm surprised by this, Mike.
And they're going to go shotgun with a pistol, but now they're going to slide Odell over as a sidecar. 4th and 22.
Here comes the Czar's Army.
And Carlisle's back going to run a swing pass over to the left, and Odell's got some running room. And he's going to be short of the first down. That was the backstick.
Yeah.
Good job by Montrell Johnson to get him off his feet, and the Rams have turned it over.
So 8:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. Highlands now with a comfortable 41-17 lead.
That was their best passing play, 14 yards.
And how about McGuffey after they come up and play JV football tomorrow at 10 a.m.?
Whoa.
I think they're going to be going home on the charter with Highlands and just staying overnight.
Just stay over. We'll get billet families for them.
Who was that team we used to play way out there, Mike? Almost in Hollidaysburg. Almost in
yeah.
It was. They came in for
That was that's a little further trip than this one.
And guess what? Their bus broke down right outside the parking lot.
Oh.
Had to call and get another bus. You know what we did? We took the kids over to Arby's and fed them. Poor kids.
I remember Indiana's bus broke down one time, basketball. Remember that? Got them pizza?
Oh, yeah.
Here's Cherry zigzagging through. Cherry still going and gets close to maybe 10 yards. Cherry up over the 50. They're going to call him down at the McGuffey 48. 9-yard pickup.
141 for Darius tonight on 13 carries.
For Darius this year, that is his 4th 100-yard game of the year, and we said 141. That is his biggest game. He had 137 earlier. 2nd and 1. I'm sure this is staying on the ground. Give it to Cherry again. Off the left side. They got him, but he gets forward and gets the first down. Good body lean that time. Logan Carlisle came up from his corner spot, but Darius just a bigger body, and he got past him and gets the first down to the 46.
First and 10. On about the Highlander 47-yard.
Clock winding, 4th quarter. 7:18 to go.
Mara back in the game now at fullback. Looks like it's going to be a power series here, Mike. Trying to get that clock to run. Been a long game, hasn't it?
Well, yeah. What do we get for time of day?
9:40. Yeah, it's long.
That's long.
Got a little late start because of senior night.
Yeah, I'd say about, what, 10 minutes maybe?
Not even that. I was surprised how quickly they came out.
Minaj keeps it. Off to the right side. He's going to gives ground to make some, and he does inside the 45, and he gets out of bounds. And gets thrown down over there by Wyatt Fisher.
I think that referee's tired of throwing a flag.
I think the worst one was when he got tackled past the end line after like 11 yards after he scored a touchdown. But that was
necessary.
I can't say much because the way our guys take penalties.
Not necessary. 108 now for Minaj.
2nd and 7-ish.
12 carries. And don't forget, Keegan Babasak has 6.
He does. That was a field goal, not an extra point, so those yards count, darn it. Rams ended up going for it after that, and it ended up not working. Lucas off the right side. Lucas still on his feet inside the 30. They're not going to get him now. Lucas down the sideline, and they do. There was a man down there. I didn't see him. It was 23. Tristan McInallen, and he got him off his feet just as he got inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Where are they going to mark it here?
And again, you know, people wondering, you're trying to impress, basically trying to impress the committee right now. This is what's going on. This is where the Rams are in this season. We're not talking about finishing 3rd to get into the playoffs. You're trying to score, and you're trying to show them what you got. And
3-yard line. Is it 40 yards on that, Mike?
That was a 40-yard run.
148 now. Minaj jumps ahead.
Let's see where that puts. Well, wait till this play. 1st down at the 3. Cherry. Pinballs around, and they got him this time. Cherry maybe. Now we're going to call it no gain. 2nd down.
And we know one thing, when the Golden Rams have 2 rushers with 100 yards, they're hard to beat.
It is very hard to beat. I want to check Minaj's numbers here. 148. He had 199 against Armstrong week 0, 175 against Elizabeth Forward week 1. So this is only his 4th best game.
Can you believe that? What a year.
What was the 3rd one? 158 against Burrell last week. 143 against East Allegheny week 3. He's had a year, folks.
He sure has.
2nd and goal from the 3. Lucas going to keep it. Stutter step. And he's Reno Presto. You can see the Guardian cap in there. They tried to
get, he's in the end zone.
They tried to get the ball away, but they're going to call him down at the 2.
He's been in the end zone more times than not gotten touchdowns.
3rd and goal at the 2. 1 yard on that. Clock continues to run, 4:40. Rams taking a lot of time here to try to wind time off the clock. Highlands 41, McGuffey 17. Rams go to 4-4 with this one. The most exciting 4-4 team you've ever seen.
No doubt about it.
That's a follow by Lucas. He walks his way in for a Highlands touchdown.
Sure?
Yes, I am. Touchdown Highlands, a 2-yard run for Minaj Lucas.
Gives them 151 on the night.
No, stuff's going again. Do we have any flags? They're just telling them to stop. So Minaj is in the end zone. Rams have scored 3 4th-quarter touchdowns. His 2nd and a run-of-the-mill garden variety 2-yard touchdown for Highlands. What's going on? Naviglia to snap, Babinsack to hold, Babinsack to kick. And that one is tipped and no good.
No. And that one wasn't.
Somebody got a hand on it indeed. 47-17. Highlands in the lead. 4:21 to go in the 4th quarter.
Well, Mike, I never gave the golf report this week.
Well,
it was exciting. We went up
go
to
right
Conley's up on Route 8. It was a beautiful Saturday and not a leaf to be found. They did a great job for us. Me, Dan Timmons, and my son Ken. What Conley's is famous for is their 18th hole. And my new neighbor owned Conley's at one time.
Oh.
And when I met her, I said, "You owe me a dozen golf balls." It was a par 3.
She owes you at least a dozen golf balls.
180 yards, all carry, and very impressive.
Is that the 17th hole?
18th.
Oh, okay.
We all hit the green. We all carry. And you know, I'm famous for never 3-putting. 12-footer downhill. I'm going to make a birdie at the end of the day.
And you ran it how far, Bob?
Blew it 10 feet past. Missed the putt coming.
You know, I like it better when you leave it short and you say that's part 1 of 2.
Yes.
No, it's not the case when you blow a 10-foot putt.
That's my
and you
motto.
missed, so 10 foot uphill and you did what?
I missed it. Come up 2 foot short.
Geez.
I had a 3-putt. That was Rich Falter's one thing bugaboo. Never 3-putt. He taught me the hole was 2 feet big. Just aim it, get it in there, and you'll be fine.
He was, not only was he a great basketball coach and a great guy, but he was one of the best golf coaches you could ever have.
Shot his age. Every time I beat him, he'd get mad. I said, "You taught me."
Babinsack kicks it on the ground. It's picked up by Victor Bonus. Tries to come to the near side of the field. Breaks one tackle and then gets swung down by Marquise. Marquise Johnson.
Lucas Johnson. I'm thinking about Rich. I didn't beat him very often.
Yeah. I always like to be teamed with him because he was
great.
We were able
great
to,
partner.
yeah, we worked well together. I enjoyed that.
I do enjoy two-man scramble. You gotta think a little bit, manage the course. Okay, Dante Allen's out there. Got a few new guys out there, Mike. Let's see who else we got
in his in Dante's brief appearances this year, he's been very good. He's going to be somebody to look for in the future. Only a sophomore, 54. Keep an eye on him. Toss to Ely. Oh, and Ely is swallowed up in the middle of the line. And that is big. Let's see, who was that? 66, I don't have on my...
Logan George.
Logan George, okay. I think why he's not on here was because... Oh, there he is. He's listed as 60 on our roster, but thanks, Dominic.
Dom is our spotter tonight, doing a great job.
It's a good thing Dom knows these people.
There we go. Our PA announcer caught on to it. They heard you, Dom.
2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Fermanic up the middle. Fermanic with good yardage until he runs into Jamar Wright, and Jamar didn't budge, but that's first down, McGuffey. Their 12th of the ball game.
6 tackle. We got Aiden Kale in the game.
9-yard pickup.
First and 10 Highlanders at the 49-yard line.
Ethan Stuyvesant getting in the game now. Some new white shirts out there.
So we've substituted this week, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. 3 minutes, clock winding, 4th quarter. The Rams going to get out of McGuffey with a win and head home tonight 4-4, and they will make the short trip across the bridge to Valley next week for the Battle of the Bridge.
I got your shirt, Dom.
And Valley is also struggling. They have not won a game going into tonight's action. Oh, whirly bird flip. Got it to...
He's gone.
Levi Schaefer. Schaefer's up down the middle, and Schaefer's dragged down. Did he make it?
Yep.
What are they going to call? Touchdown, McGuffey. Levi Schaefer, they just slipped into the game. And he goes 49 yards for a Highlander touchdown. Now they got a big one.
Running out of ink, Mike.
Another one of these games that are just so much scoring. 47-23. At 2:27 left. And now Malachi Ely runs onto the field late, and now McGuffey's going to have to call time because I think they were going to have too many men out there. Did they get it? They did. Timeout, McGuffey. They're going to make sure they get this extra point correct. Why don't we take 1, 2? We'll be right back. All right, after the timeout, now we'll have the extra point attempt. See if they're going for 2 or not. I think they are. I think that's why they called time. They are. 47-23. And Carlisle, the quarterback. Going to run the toss. This is Schaefer again, but this time the Rams say no thank you. Burford got him and brought him down, and the 2-point play is no good. So Levi got the touchdown, and he'll have that on senior night to remember. On a nice long one, too, but 2 points are no good, and the score is now Highlands 47 and McGuffey 23.
By the way, Mike, getting back to look at the playoffs, the way I have it figured out is Monte Christian, Avonworth, the winner of the Elizabeth Forward Southmoreland game, and Central Valley get the byes. I have Beaver 5, Deer Lake 6, just guessing now. Then I have the loser of the Elizabeth Forward Southmoreland game 7, Freeport 8, Mount Pleasant 9. I'm going to put us 10th, and I'm going to put the Hopewell North Catholic winner. They'll be in 4th place in 11th. the losers out, in my opinion.
See, I think that both of those teams have a chance.
I do too, but if they have a chance, we're in trouble because Greensburg is pretty good. They're in. And if I'm right,
I think it's four teams for 3 wild cards. I think that's where we're at.
if I'm right, I would have us playing the loser of the Elizabeth Forward Southmoreland game, and that would be an at.
Yeah, it would definitely be an out. I don't think they would allow any wild card teams to be at home. I just don't think that's good form.
No.
If you're going to be a wild card, those teams that automatically qualified should get the opportunity to have a home game. So let's see if they're going to try an onside kick here. Nate Clare, number 4, got a lot of action tonight. I would assume the Rams would just want to run out the clock.
I think one thing, if you're a Highlands fan, you have to hope that North Catholic Hopewell game is a rout,
Yeah, that would help.
because then that losing team would not look as good to the committee.
That would help. So here's Claire. He's going to kick it deep. He does. That's going to be a touchback. Goes into the end zone. Cherry lets it go. The Rams will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All right, let's run out this last 2:27 and get out of Dodge.
That's an idea. 47-23. Rams lead it. Going to try to win their 2nd in a row here tonight and then try to make it 3 in a row to finish things up next week against the Valley Vikings.
I'm liking what I see out there. Jamarcus Prager and Kyron Beasley. How's that sound, Mike?
Well, I see Minaj Lucas and Kyron Beasley. First
Prager
down.
was there for a second. Oh, he's a wide receiver. That's what's happening.
So Cherry will get the hot water. Rams all looking at their wristbands. Kyron Beasley, 15. Pistol gets the call and busts through. Beasley up over the 20 and gets a first down to the 30-yard line.
Could have broke one more tackle. Might get still be running.
I'm going to say to the 32 for 12. 1st and 10. Rams are very close to being able to take a knee now. 2 minutes to go. I do not believe. Now McGuffey's out of timeout, so that makes that point moot. They could take a knee if they want. Actually, they should. No chance of injury there. Now Lucas is going to keep it. This makes no sense. And he runs out of bounds to stop the clock. What are we doing?
That makes sense to at least get out of bounds and get hit.
What are we doing? There's a flag down. And if we'll see where it is. It's 32, so we'll see what the officials say. I guess the flag's against McGuffey. Dead ball unsportsmanlike against Highlands. I was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. After the play,
117 yards.
if they'd have taken a knee, that wouldn't have happened.
That's true.
I mean, I really don't. Seriously, I don't understand. It doesn't make any difference. You're risking players to injury. There's only 1:52 left. I understand it can't wind it all the way down, but so what?
You take another knee.
Beasley dancing around and gets thrown down at the 18-yard line. Memphis Hadrich, our buddy, is in there to make the stop. So it's 4th down now. Down counted on the last one. Yeah, I think it should be 3rd down.
I think the PA announcer agrees with you.
They got a first down on the first play. It was 1st and 10 on Lucas's run out of bounds. That was the 2nd down play. They've stolen it down from us. Beasley ran that one for 3. It's at the 20. It should be 3rd down and to the 41, 21 to go is what it should be. It's 3rd down. Now they have to get this fixed.
Yeah, I need to.
Highlands calls time to try to. It's
yeah. It's
again, I'm going to do this again. The first play was Veasley. He ran 12 yards for a first down to the 32.
Correct.
On first and 10 at the 32, Lucas ran it on the play that took him out of bounds after he gained 5 yards.
Penalty.
Right. The penalty took it back, down counted, okay? So that made it second down. The second down play was Veasley for 3. It's now 3rd and 21.
3-yard loss, right?
I got to mark the 5 in for Minaj. Okay, and then, no, he was at the 17 and he got up to the 20, so he got 3. Beasley. So it should be 3rd and 21. They've stolen. It's Canada. They've stolen it down from us.
You have Minaj for 156, Mike?
Yeah, exactly
How about
that much.
Look at us.
So here are the Rams punting on 3rd down because the referees can't count. And the punt is downed. Secured by Colt McGowan. We'll say secured. 39 seconds left. So thanks to everybody here.
Very hospitable group.
Yes, Ed Dalton, the former coach, the longtime coach here, the athletic director came in, helped us out. Thanks to him and everyone else here at McGuffey for making our stay a pleasurable one. "39 seconds. And Giancarlo Stanton just hit a home run. Hooray. 6-3 Yankees. First down. Now they're going to trying to make sure they got some substitutions and try to make sure they have 11 guys. Problem with McGuffey now, they don't have any timeouts. And now they run a guy out there, a couple. Dakota Reedy, number 10, is coming out. He might be the quarterback here. I think he is definitely the backup, so yeah. First down. McGuffey at the 48-yard line.
Most points they score all year, Mike.
And they give us to Aiden Odell. Odell crosses to 50 and down to the Highlands 49.
That is the 9th tackle for Luke Gladys. They're going to try to get one more play off, it looks like.
2nd and 6. Clock winds to 15. I don't know if they're going to make it. They're not going to make it. 10 seconds. They're not going to make it. Highlands 47. McGuffey 23. That's the final. Dean, final thoughts.
Well, Mike, part 1, we took care of business tonight. Part 2, got to take care of business next week in Valley, and then we're in the committee's hands.
Yes. Okay, thanks to everybody here at McGuffey that helped us out. Once again, that final score, Highlands 47 and McGuffey 43. For Don Green and the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying, so